I think it's been like almost 2 months since I did any Falling in Reverse. I started the trilogy, then I got busy, and then just a bunch of stuff happened to where I wasn't able to get back into the trilogy. So I did Losing My Mind, and I actually I really enjoyed it. It was more it's earlier stuff, right? So it wasn't as kind of epic, I would say, as the other videos, the other songs, but I still really liked it. So today we're doing the second part of that trilogy, which is Losing My Life. I do want to say that since I watched the very first reaction I did to Falling in Reverse, Watch the World Burn, it's still one of my favorite reactions I ever did, by the way. I have a different appreciation for Ronnie Radke's music, obviously, right? And I think this is something that I want to bring up, and I mentioned it before on my community posts, but there's been a lot of people asking me why I support him when, he is who he is, right? And I'm a firm believer in redemption. I'm a firm believer in, not letting somebody's past, obviously depends how bad it is, right? But not letting somebody's past kind of dictate their present. And also, I try to separate sometimes the person from the music, from the art, which is hard to do sometimes. I definitely believe that. But I want to put that out there because people have been asking me why, and that's why. And also, frankly, like, it's my channel, so who I decide to react to is my choice. And if you don't like it, then that's fine. You can go to another channel. But I say that tongue in cheek, but honestly, like, that's one of the things that I'm trying to do right now is to start reacting to things that I want to react to and not worry about what other people want to watch. So that's what I'm doing. All right. That was a long-winded intro. So this is Falling in Reverse, Losing My Life. I'm excited to see how this kind of goes into the trilogy. I honestly didn't go back and watch Losing My Mind before this, so I might miss some things, but we're here. We're gonna listen to it. All right, so this is Falling in Reverse, Losing My Life. Let's go ahead, get this going real quick. All right, Falling in Reverse, Losing My Life. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Go. (2018), like ages ago.
Do I know you? Yes, you do. This seems so familiar. You're in a dream. Who are you?
You.
I am your reflection. You've been asleep for a very long time.
Is that Travis Barker or am I tripping? I think I'm tripping.
I lay awake every night, looking back on my life. Will apologies to the people I love for the things I've done really make it right? I guess it might. Just then I realized my past is the reason I'm here right now. As a matter of fact, I won't apologize, you bitch. Cause I am constantly changing. Think of how far that I've made it from my incarceration. It's amazing, ain't it? But I'm in the zone, I'm a rolling stone. I'm coming home, but I'm not alone. Do I really gotta let another motherfucker know?
I like that drop.
Surrender, surrender.
Okay, so we heard the whole first verse. I'm gonna go back to the beginning real quick, and then I'll stop it where I wanted to stop it. Fire. I depict this as I'm not gonna say heaven, but like almost like a purgatory, right?
Do I know you?
Yes, you do.
This seems so familiar.
You're in a dream.
Who are you?
I am your reflection.
I feel like this could be like, right, Ronnie is in this what did I call it? I already said the word. He's in this in-between space, right? Between heaven, hell, earth, living, dying, right? And that's him himself talking to, it's the two sides of himself, much like in Hiren, right? The other one is kind of his darker self talking to him. And this whole thing is him trying to figure out what's going on, what went wrong, right? I feel like that whole thing kind of symbolizes that.
You've been asleep for a very long time.
I like that life jacket said dead. I like the operatic vocals in the background, or like the symphony kind of vocals in the background. Gives it, again, the song a little more of an epic sound. I already think this video is much better than the last one. Just the overall production of it, but I'm liking it so far. You have the light coming out of them, right?
I lay awake every night, looking back on my life. Will apologies to the people I love for the things I've done really make it right? I guess it might. Just then I realized my past is the reason I'm here right now. As a matter of fact, I won't apologize. You bitches always bitch because I am constant.
This is what I was just saying, man. Like, I've learned a lot in therapy, right? Like, it's important to understand the past and the mistakes that you made, but to not dwell on it. And I think where I differ here a little bit is when he's talking about, well, apologies make it right. I don't think it's about making it right. I think it's about like taking accountability, right? So like if you do something to somebody and wrong them, it's not about like, I need to apologize to make it right. It's like some things are past that, right? But it's more about like, I'm taking accountability. I'm taking ownership of what I did. And I know apology won't fix it, but I'm sorry for what I did and I'm taking accountability, right? I think that goes a long way. So maybe that's where I differ a little bit, but definitely what I said, right? Like dwelling on the past is not going to do any good. Learn from it, move on, better yourself. And he's talking about that.
People I love for the things I've done really make it right. I guess it might. Just then I realized my past is the reason I'm here right now. As a matter of fact, I won't apologize. You bitches always bitch because I am constantly changing. Think of how far that I've made it from my incarceration. It's amazing, ain't it? But I'm in the zone. I'm a rolling stone. I'm coming home, but I'm not alone. Do I really gotta let another motherfucker know? I won't surrender, surrender. No, I won't let you bring me down. So where the hell do I go from now? I believe when everyone feels so essential, like everyone's out to get me. Who will save my life? How do I believe in anyone? Please don't mind me. I just kill myself sometimes.
Kill myself sometimes.
I'm a lot smarter than you think. Everything I did was to get you to listen, to get your attention. You post an opinion and it gets me bigger. Are you triggered? Figures, here's the kicker. With every trigger, I'm getting richer from offended, bitter little Twitter bitches all up in my mentions, looking for attention because they starved them. If you want to call me the music scene, I got news for you. We gotta fit like a second. I respawn like I have a reset button. Hated more than trumpets. Running raggies back to rapping, acting ratchet. Release a cracker, delete your asses. I'm not the rapper, I'm the motherfucking morning. No, I won't surrender, surrender. No, I won't let you bring me down. So where the hell do I go from now? I believe when everyone feels so essential, like everyone.
So we're getting the laser retrowave type of shit right here that was in the last video, which is really cool. I mean, I'm a big retrowave dude. Where's the beginning of the verse? I'm assuming that's his daughter again, like it was in Popular Monster. She's a lot younger here. Makes sense though. But She said, "Daddy, why'd you go to jail?"
I'm a lot smarter than you think. Everything I did was planned.
The background vocals here, right, are the kind of lower demon sounding type of voice, right? Again, depicting the darker side of him.
Listen to get your attention. You post an opinion and it gets me bigger.
Your opinion, it gets me bigger, right? You talk about him, he's going to get more attention. There's going to be people that flock to him, and popularity is weird, man. Like, or notoriety is weird. Like, you can get famous or popular from things that don't make any sense. And I'm not saying that's true of him. I'm just saying it reminds me that even if you've done something negative, you can basically become one of the most popular people in the world because of it, right? Ronnie's making good music. He's making revolutionary music in terms of how they go about recording music, writing music, right? So he's known for that. But it is funny that people like talk about how he's this horrible person, blah, 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 but yet they keep talking about him. And I see the same people on every post talking about it all the time. It's like, if you really think that, just stop commenting on it. Stop talking about it.
Figures, here's the kicker. With every trigger, I'm getting richer from offended, bitter little Twitter pictures all up in my mentions, looking for attention because they starved them. If you want to call me the king of the music scene, I got news for you. Gotta fit like a second coming. I respawn like I have a reset button, hated more than trumpets, running raggies back to rap. To release a cracker, delete your asses. I'm not the rapper, I'm the motherfucking morning after. I won't surrender, surrender. No, I won't let you bring me down. So where the hell do I go from now? I believe when everyone feels so insane, like everyone's out to get me. Who will save my life? How do I feel? How do I believe in anyone? Please don't mind me. I just kill myself sometimes. Light ain't a miracle.
I mean, bro, like, I don't want to ruin this part, but it's literally dark hair, light hair, dark hair. I mean, it's pretty on the nose, if you ask me.
Light ain't a miracle.
Who's gonna save me? I need a miracle.
I'm falling way too fast. I'm sinking into death. I need an angel now. There's watching over me. If I could just wake up. If I could make you see. I'm all alone with your sickness in me.
Dad, wake up!
Oh, fuck, what the?
You were having a bad dream.
Where am I? Turn the fucking music off. Who the fuck are you?
I'm your daughter.
What the fuck?
You're too old to be my daughter. What year is it?
It's 2033, Dad.
No, it's not. No. So where the fuck do I go from there? Who do I believe? Who do I believe when everyone is so insane? Everyone's out to get me. Who will save my life? How do I believe? How do I believe in anyone? Please don't mind me. I'm really trying. I just kill myself sometimes. If I could just wake up, if I could make you see, I'm all alone with your sickness. Who will save my life? How do I believe in anyone? Please don't mind me. I just kill myself sometimes.
Damn. You know, some of the lyrics here, I'm gonna turn it down because we heard it, but some of the lyrics here, like, it's funny because I just posted a kind of emotional video talking about some of the stuff, but who's watching over me if I could just wake up? He said before he needs a miracle, right? Somebody to save him needs a miracle. I'm all alone with your sickness in me, right? This is the thing, like the thing with when you go through like mental health issues, right? A lot of the time, in fact, most of the time, it's yes, there's other factors that trigger you and other stuff that happens that makes you feel a certain way, right? Like it didn't take very much for me to get like frustrated or stressed out, right? Those things, like literally little things, make me stressed out. Like if a picture on my wall that I can't reach is tilted, right? It tilts me. It gets me fucking angry, right? Like little stupid things make me upset. For the most part, most mental health stuff is like a battle within, right? And that's what this whole thing is depicting. I get a feeling that like the killing myself sometimes has to do with drugs, right? Which is the next song that comes after this. So that's killing himself sometimes is he's, you know, taking drugs, doing drugs, whatever. But he talked about being alone, like feeling alone, and you don't understand how, if I could just wake up, you will know how alone I am. Like, yeah, man, I feel that. Sometimes even when you're like surrounded by a bunch of people is when you feel the most alone. And is when you feel the most alone. And that's kind of a sad but true thing for a lot of people. And to have to get yourself out of that mindset is really, really difficult. I really do think that Ronnie's pretty good at not just evoking emotion, but kind of like he literally lets everything out in his music on how he's feeling, right? If we talk about the visuals and what happened in the video, right? He's fighting with himself, literally and you know, metaphorically, he's fighting with himself. He's talking about how he kills himself sometimes, how he's alone and all this stuff. And meanwhile, while you're going through that entire battle, while you're trying to heal yourself and get yourself to feel better, you're missing out on all of this stuff, including his daughter's life, right? That he comes to and it's 2033 and his daughter's there, right? Yeah, man, it's crazy. I think I like this one a lot better than Losing My Mind, just because of the song in general. I like it more. The video, I think, had a lot more production to it. It was really good. I really liked this one. I'm curious to see what the next one's going to be, because it seems like they're getting deeper and more kind of darker or deeper into a hole than the last one. So we'll see where that one goes. And considering it's called Drugs, we'll see. Yeah, man, I'm a fan of Ronnie Radke. I think that and Following Universe, they're all really talented. But I think Ronnie Radke looks at music as like not just a way to make money, but like, you know, it's an outlet for him. It's a way to express himself where he probably otherwise wouldn't. I get the feeling that Ronnie Radke's kind of like very subdued individual, and he's kind of an introvert like I am. I haven't seen him live, but when I've watched like live videos, I notice him pacing. You know, people are different when they have adrenaline rush, but he paces around the stage, right? And he's very very succinct and very short with what he says between songs. I'm like that when I'm on stage, when I'm doing a presentation, not when I do these videos, obviously, but other than that, I am. I get that feeling. He performs. He does a great job of performing. He does a great job of, you know, engaging with his audience, but I get that feeling. And this is just a feeling. I could be totally off base, but that comes with a lot of kind of anxiety and mental issues and all that stuff. That's very common for those type of people. So I get that out of him. So I do know that music is his vice to kind of be outward with how he's feeling, when I know for a fact that he probably wouldn't do it otherwise. Like I wouldn't do it otherwise. So like I said, I like people that use music as their vice to kind of get you know, their yayas out for lack of a better term, and do it in an artistic way. Very, very cool. I'm excited to get into the next one too. I want to know where this goes. I'm probably going to do it pretty quick here in the next couple days and record that one as well. I do appreciate the love and support you guys have been showing me. We're almost at 7K. So make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you aren't already, because it does help me out, helps the channel out a lot. If you liked this reaction and you like my content, I do have a Patreon. Link is in the description below. Lots of cool perks there include exclusive videos specifically for members, specific video made for specific members if they are requested. You get member shout outs. You get to message me privately. We have group messages, all sorts of cool stuff on Patreon. And I'm going to start doing some group reaction watch alongs on Patreons with my Patreon members. So lots of cool stuff going on over there. I just posted my first TV show reaction. Those are going to ramp up pretty shortly here. Lots of content coming. I do appreciate the love and support you guys have been showing me. And please do remember that good vibes are contagious.